So today I'm going to be talking about my 18-month postpartum update. I've never done a postpartum video before, so I'm kind of new to this, but I do want to talk about what I did before, right after postpartum, what I liked, and also things that I would change, as well as where I'm at right now. Just to start it off, I'm going to put up a before picture and then also an after picture right here. Before we start with everything, I just want to say that just because you're postpartum doesn't mean that you need to alter your body, change your body. There was nothing wrong with my before picture, and I'm still not at my goals for my after picture. So I just want to do this for more of documenting my fitness journey, as well as what I've learned with tracking macros and everything like that. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off with what I did right after postpartum. I did a lot of home workouts. It was COVID at the time, right after I had my baby, so no gyms were open. I wasn't really comfortable going to gyms at that time just because of everything going on in the world. So I would do Instagram influencers workouts at home, and it was all body weight workouts. I didn't really do any weights, and I did focus on doing core just because, as everyone knows, your core needs it. I did not have any muscle in my core, and it was definitely hard, but I did try and focus on that. Since it was at home workouts, I felt like I wasn't gaining a lot of muscle, and my target was not to just be skinny, but to have muscle. And I was struggling with that. So after like 3 months of postpartum, I started going back to the gym. And I've always been into fitness, but I did not work out at all during my pregnancy. I was super sick, and that's another video I can get into, but I was super sick and literally didn't even walk. I was like bedridden for a long time, so I had no muscle to begin with. I felt like I was starting from rock bottom, ground zero, just a newbie at that point. Going to the gym, I liked it, and I had a lot of good Instagram or YouTube videos and people I was following, but I was focusing more on form rather than weight, which I think is a good thing, and I think that's also why it took me a longer time to hit more of like my muscle goals. At this time, I moved 3 times, so I was switching gyms. I had a grace period twice where I didn't have a gym to go to, and so that also kind of altered a little bit of my gains, I feel like, in my routine, since my routine was constantly changing. So from the beginning, I felt like postpartum for my 1 year, it was taking me quite a long time, and I just want everyone to know, like, it's no rush. It's not a competition. It is just between you and your goals and how much you can challenge yourself physically and mentally. I also struggled with postpartum depression, and I had depression during my pregnancy as well. So that was my outlet to getting away, doing something for myself every single day, or at least like 5 times a week. And I also didn't want to push myself. I didn't want to be too hard on myself at that time, because that was the thing helping my mental health. And I didn't want it to become something that was unhealthy, something that was making my depression worse. I will put a picture right here of my 1 year mark. At this time, I was doing a lot of spin. I had a spin bike at my gym. I was doing 20 to 30 minutes of spin almost every single day. I would say about 4 to 5 times a week. And I was also weightlifting. And at that time, I was 1 year into weightlifting. I was doing pretty good. I felt like I was going up in weight and seeing progress that way. I also think weightlifting is so good to not change your body, but give your body the form and the toned look, which I was looking for. I was wanting to have toned arms and muscle arms instead of being skinny, and that was just my preference. That's just what I was trying to do with my body, and I was super excited. I felt like I was lower in weight. At that time, I was also tracking 1,600 calories a day, and I was using an app called MyPlate, or there's millions other apps, but that's the app that I was using and I still use to this day. And I was about 2.5 months into tracking macros at that time. I don't want to say my weight just because everybody's different. I did lose about 6 pounds and I was super excited, but yet I felt like, okay, I'm not wanting to get any more skinny. I'm not wanting to lose any more weight, but I'm wanting to gain more muscle. At that time, we did end up moving, and we moved across state. So it took a lot longer. I was so busy, and I took about a couple weeks to a month off of being in a really, really good routine. I do want to update you guys on what I found is working so great for me, what I'm loving right now, and what I'm going to stick to this entire year. I'm so excited to do more updates on fitness just because fitness is one of my biggest passions. It's literally what makes my day so much better. Just the endorphins, getting away, some self-care. I love it. So I'm going to share my workout split with you guys, and I do chest, legs. I try and focus on quads one day and then glutes another day, just because I am not glute dominant and I really have to try and warm up those glutes and get them activated. And I feel like a lot of women are like that, or just a lot of people are like that. So I found that that's helping me a lot in getting more of the glute gains. Then I will go to a pull day. The next workout will be glutes, and then I will have around 2 rest days. And those always just like kind of differ throughout the week with my husband's work schedule, what I'm doing that day, and everything like that. So I don't have a set day on when I do it. However, I always at least 1 or 2 rest days. I try to keep my rest days on weekends just because that way I can just relax, know that I have it, just get some movement in and not have to worry about it and kind of just feel like my work is done that week. So on my rest days, I still track macros, and I'm still trying to get my steps in. I don't really count steps. However, I want to do like 30 minutes to an hour of walking, some kind of like hiking, getting out of the house, just being more active. And on those days that I'm weightlifting, I am doing cardio after. So I do 20 to 45 minutes of cardio, just depending on my morning and how much time I have. And I also do it on an incline. So I will do 20 minutes to 30 minutes on an incline of 10 and at speed of around 3. And then I always just kind of alternate. I get sick of being stagnant at something, so sometimes I'll alter and go up a little bit and down in speed, and then down in incline and up in speed, just to change it up so I don't get bored. I will be posting more of my workout split and filming like vlogs of when I work out. I work out in the mornings, and sometimes it's just I'm not about it. I usually never wear makeup, which is like totally fine. I don't really care. But it's harder. I don't have enough energy in the morning. So I will try and get better at being in a routine with that, just so I can show you more of my workout split, what I do, what kind of exercises I do, and update you on like how much weight I'm doing, and hopefully we'll see a progression with that as the year goes on. Another thing I really want to talk about is tracking macros. I'm so glad now that I have the information that I have. I've researched it, I've learned to love my body and nourish it and fuel it. So I'm not a macro coach at all. I would love to be in the future, but I'm still learning, like really enjoying it. And in my past video, we can check out on my page, I talk more about like our meals and our 3 go-to meals, which are protein dense. We tend to eat kind of the same meals. We have like 3 to 6 meals that we kind of choose from between lunch and dinner, just to make grocery shopping super easy since we purchase the same things, and we really don't mind it. I kind of like eating the same things, and I make sure that I'm eating the right amount of calories for what I'm trying to do and achieve in the gym. Then I will hit my goals. And obviously it takes time of tracking it on this app and making sure every single day I'm doing it correctly, and I am already seeing results, obviously, internally, physically, and I just know it'll go up from there. So one of the things that I don't regret it, but now I know for my next baby, is I will start tracking macros and making sure that I'm eating enough and eating a little more calories than normal, just because I plan to breastfeed. I breastfed last time, but like we'll see what happens. Right when you're postpartum, I didn't really like be super hard on myself on working out. I just mainly focused on like moving, helping myself mentally. And lastly, I just want to talk about mental health and how working out has helped me and helped me postpartum. Like I said, I did have pretty bad depression during my postpartum, and I actually did see a doctor for it just because it was affecting me and affecting my daily life and affecting my bond between like me and my husband and just, you know, living a happy life. But working out was the thing that still keeps me sane, the thing that still keeps me happy, and really helped me through that time. But I definitely recommend just like going on walks, doing something you love, whether it's yoga, weightlifting, anything like that, just because it was a huge game changer for me. The thing that I was looking forward to throughout my days was sometimes just like getting to the gym at times. But I hope you enjoy this little update of my workout split and my before and afters. If you guys have any questions, please leave them below. And I would love to do more videos like this and more of my fitness journey if you guys are interested in them. So yeah, just let me know. But I will see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.